before we get into today's video, I wanted to introduce you to some of our new chicks. We got some new ones. You'll see why here in a second. I did want to just say a thank you to our Patreon members. We have some really cool new fun Patreon videos that are exclusive for Patreon members out right now. If you guys want to check them out, here are some of them. It is $10 for the month to get 2 extra exclusive videos a week from us. You also get extra added perks like monthly Zoom calls, and also other fun, exciting things like a chance to come stay overnight at our glamping camp with us, do campfire story times, and have s'mores and eat yummy food. So if you're interested in that added perk, I will leave a link down to sign up for Patreon down below. Wanted to share something with you that happened today, and I'm gonna go outside because I don't want the kids to hear. But if you guys are new to our channel, you don't know this, we recently bought a cabin, on 18 acres, and we built a glamping camp that has like a couple tents, and we're putting some tiny cabins and houses on it to Airbnb out to do like a little farm stay. And we wanted to get chickens, and I'm very into like homesteading, and so we're building things here, and it's been amazing. We also, a really big thing that we've been wanting to do for a long time is get chickens. So for the past 10 years, our whole family was like very strict vegans. We didn't eat any meat, dairy, eggs, anything. Then I got really, really sick with Hashimoto's and Addison's disease. Woo! Got a little breeze. And I had multiple doctors tell me for my health that I should incorporate meat into my diet, so I did. And I wanted to do it as sustainably as I could, so I wanted to get my own eggs and chickens and raise them myself, so I knew that they were being treated well. But also so I could offer farm fresh, free range, pasture fed chicken eggs to our guests that are going to be staying here. So this will be an Airbnb that people can rent out, and then we have our camp over here, and we have our chickens. Well, I incubated chickens on my own for the first time. It was such a cool process, and I really just fell in love with the whole thing, like having chickens. And I haven't even got my first egg yet. But my family had come to stay, and we were free ranging our chickens. And usually when we do that, we're out here because we are, you know, in the mountains, and we have hawks and bobcats and mountain lions and bears and deer. I mean, like, you name it, we have it out here. And so there's our little chicken coop right there, which was a huge mistake. I need to have a whole video on why me getting that chicken coop was a really big mistake. That's another video. Anyway, had family staying here, and we had been free ranging the chickens, hanging out with them like literally the whole time because they're so fun. Like, if you have chickens, you know what I mean. They're so fun to like hang out with. And we had left for like a very short moment to go look at the lake close by, and we came back, and when we came back, my dad is like waving me down and like kind of freaking out, and I'm like, what is going on? I'm actually gonna take the golf cart over there because I accidentally came out here in my slippers. I don't want to mess up my slippers and get all those little spiky things in my slippers, so drive over to the chicken coop. I love this property, by the way. Like, out of all the houses I bought, we have 5 of them. This one is by far my favorite, I think. Well, I know it's my favorite. Okay, so here is the chicken coop, or the chicken run, I should say. And this right here was for my garden, which that is a whole nother story. My freaking garden, oh my god, I grew my whole garden from seeds. If you know me, you know I love gardening. It's a huge passion of mine. Spent so much time and love and energy on growing my little seedlings. They were doing so well. And then my daughter Snow is special needs, and she destroyed half of them, and then the other half I had left for a week to speak at a women's retreat as a social media coach. And my husband forgot to water them, so they all died. So I'm gonna have to just go to the nursery maybe and buy some, and then this one we're gonna have to do like cattle panels and do like growing loofahs, and you know, where they grow up. So that's why this is here, in case anyone's wondering. But to get back to my chicken story, so my dad is like going like this and telling me, and I'm basically thinking, oh my God, a hawk got one of my chickens, or got all of my chickens. And I'm like, my heart just like sinks into my chest, and I'm like, oh no, like this has never happened before. I was super paranoid about like, I'm actually gonna let them out really quick. I was super paranoid about letting them free range at first, just because of how many predators we have out here. But then after having them out here for a while, with me being here and then like nothing bad happening, I got comfortable, and the second I got comfortable, something bad happened. And I'll tell you here in just a second what it was. Because it was like the last thing I expected to happen. Oh, careful guys. Hi babies. Hi. Oh, stay in just for a little bit, okay? I'll let you guys free range later today, this evening, when it's safer. Okay, so here are all my chickies. Happy to get out of their little coop. Got some roosters in there that I need to figure out who the hens like and who they don't. We have way too many chickens for this small run and this small coop, because we had originally planned to free range them, which we do. We just right now are not free ranging them all day long. They get like half the day. Right now, until I can make it safer for them. But I come back, my dad's like, it's not good. And I was like, what? Like, what happened? And sure enough, one of the crows got my little bantam chicken. And of course, out of all my chickens, I have 3 favorite chickens. Millie, who's actually not my favorite, Snow's favorite, my daughter. And she is so mean. Like, right now, she is literally fighting everyone. Hey, you guys, be sweet, okay? She just like bullies everybody. And I'm pretty sure, I thought she was a rooster because of how mean she was and aggressive and how big she is. But yeah, I need to definitely rearrange this coop and get rid of some of these roosters because they just like fight with each other too much. Anyway, I have 2 favorite chickens. They're my bantam chickens, and one of them was you can see the crows up there. They're literally stalking my chickens the second that I take them out of the coop. And crows don't usually like attack a flock, especially of like adult chickens, but they're little, like the bantam ones, they will kill them. And I know that for a fact because it happened to me on my farm. So I was like, oh my God, like please. First of all, I didn't know if they only took one or multiple, so I was like counting them and like freaking out. And I guess when my dad came down, because he got here before me, he like shooed the crow off of the chicken that he killed because he was still there eating them. And it was like, I know it's like nature and that's like part of it, but you know, I feel really guilty and really horrible as like a chicken keeper that I wasn't protecting my chickens properly. And I just got complacent. And after, you know, a few weeks of them free ranging and me being literally out here with them and nothing coming down or having any issues. Like, it just happened to be right when I got comfortable. So now I know, and I'm overly paranoid. So it had got my favorite bantam chicken. I have two of them. Angel, who's our little rock star. She's got like, she's a frizzled chicken, and then another little really beautiful bantam that we named Beauty. We called her B for short, because she was so beautiful. And yeah, I just feel really bad that I wasn't there to protect her. And man, the last thing I thought that would kill one of my chickens was a crow, you know? Like, I just didn't think, everything I've read, everything I've researched as like a new chicken keeper, like there was nothing about crows, like to be careful about crows. Like, I know hawks, I know snakes, I know raccoons, and like all the things that they tell you to like watch out for, but I never ever worried about crows, and that was the one thing that killed my chicken. So now I know, and I wanted to share that with you guys, because in case you guys are getting chickens for the first time, or maybe you have chickens but you don't know that crows can kill smaller sized chickens. Now you do, hopefully. But yeah, definitely a sad day on the farm that day when I found that out. And rest in peace, Bee. Poor baby chicken. Anyway, you live and you learn. So I definitely learned from that mistake. That was a really hard mistake. I was like, damn, if you're gonna take one of my chickens, like, could you have taken a rooster? You know, I know that sounds really bad, but that's what I was thinking in my head. And then I was like, if you're not gonna take a rooster, at least take another hen that wasn't one of my favorites. Like, out of all of them, it had to be my favorite one. I'm really gonna miss her. She was so sweet. She was like the one chicken that let me hold her. She was the first one always to like come out free ranging and wanting to be close to me. I'm not gonna cry. But I'm like very sad that she's gone, and I don't know, I just feel really bad. Anyway, hopefully me posting this video will help maybe somebody else out there that you know, maybe didn't know about crows being able to kill your bantam chickens. So definitely keep an eye out for that if you're free ranging your chicks. But wanted to teach one of my hard lessons so that hopefully you guys don't make the same mistake I do. So thanks for watching. I'm sending you all my love and all my positive energy, and I hope to see you in my next video.